Recorded live from the G.O.T. Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina, this is the All About Nothing podcast. The views expressed on this program are the opinions of the hosts. Listeners are encouraged to follow the show on Twitter at AAN_pod or at theallaboutnothing.com. You can email the show at theallaboutnothing.com. You may also call and leave the show a message at 803-672-0533. Thank you for listening.
All right, welcome to another episode of the All About Nothing podcast, episode 78. We have Zac King, Trent Clark.
What's up, what's up?
This week, our guest is the owner and operator of Raw Body Piercing on Two Notch Road in Columbia, celebrating 5 years of business, including a successful year during the pandemic, right?
Right.
18 months in the pandemic, I guess.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Still,
it's been a while.
Still doing well.
Yeah, doing
That's
better.
awesome. And now set to open a brand new location on Broad River Road, or just off Broad River Road. Ladies and gentlemen, Raegin White.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, a lot of our show we're gonna devote to your business and maybe some stories you might have.
Facts.
I don't know why. For me it's really loud, but that's okay.
You feel like it's loud for you?
Well, I hear loud. No, I can hear the music loud, but
Oh.
no, don't worry about it. Look,
That's what we got an
keep it in.
engineer and an operator
We
for.
gotta keep it
G.O.T.
in.
Sound Studios, right?
Then you got a button pusher.
yeah, that's right.
That fucked it up. Oh, do it again.
You're like an Amazon worker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You just do your job.
Right.
Oh, like a good little worker bee.
Yep.
I ain't got no gold star yet, though.
Real quick, you guys were both Amazon workers,
100%.
right?
I worked at Amazon.
Did you
too.
really? So
Yeah.
3 Amazon workers.
Yeah.
I
Anybody
learned how to
ever-
weasel my way into the problem solving. I was like, I like laptops. Can I carry one of those around and tell people that they're messing up?
Anybody in this room ever had to pee in a bottle at work?
No, I think that's like the drivers that do like the driving.
Oh,
for
is it the
Amazon.
drivers that-
Yeah,
They
it's
do the
mostly them.
mouth swab stuff.
I'm sorry, what? Why?
So
why?
when you take a drug test, when you go to Amazon, at least they did for me. I know they did for
No,
you.
he was talking about peeing like while you was on the job.
Because you
That's
did
what
not
they have
have
to
the
do.
time
That's
to
what the drivers
go
have
use
to
the
do now.
bathroom.
Oh no.
Yeah, the drivers have to
They
pee in a bottle.
They would time you. They would know. It would fuck your
Yeah.
shit up if you went and took
Amazon's
a dump at
pretty
work.
strict.
How do they? First of all, like from the minute you leave your station, I guess.
I can remember this 225 picks that you have to do. So it's 225 picks. That can mean either
225
items.
That's like an
a
hour.
day or
No,
an hour.
that's per session until my next break.
I'm uncomfortable with that.
100%.
Oh, and you can be.
And they call
this
it
side,
picks.
This side. This side. Yeah.
Do you
pick.
have,
I
like,
was
your-
never a picker. I was a packer, and then
Of course, sir. Of course.
Picker,
Of course.
packer.
Stuff.
Come on,
God.
man. You set yourself
Are
up,
you-
but I was never a picker. You
Are
can't
you,
just.
are you calling white
I had to
privilege?
do. What did they call those?
Amazon proves it. It
I had
was,
to-
it
I
was,
had
it was a
to
guy
cycle
that said
count. I had to cycle count.
the white guys get promoted at Amazon and the black guys don't.
I didn't get promoted.
You just said you got to. You was a, you
No,
was
no,
a
no,
guy
no,
that
no.
carried- That's promotion.
I weaseled my way. I befriended my
That is
boss.
promotion.
And I was like, I don't want to pack anymore. And I was like, I'm really good at problem solving. Can I go over there? And it was 4 enraged old men that were just like, fucking, like run
You
off.
just said you befriend your boss, right?
Yes.
There were only
That means you
Yeah,
worked your way
okay,
up the ladder.
yeah, really? There was no ladder. It was completely a lateral.
Hey, man.
move.
Hey, you didn't have to pick no more, right?
I didn't ever pick. I packed.
packer.
You didn't have to pat no more, right?
was-
That's an upgrade, man. I'm just saying.
True. Was it an
Well,
upgrade from Elliot to Amazon? Because I was packing shit there, and then I packed shit over there.
Elliott Brothers, I want to say, treated you worse than Amazon. If I want to be 100%.
All the stories I've heard, it
And
sounds
live
like
fire
it
going
was
off.
yeah,
That
it was
is
basically
true.
live
Yeah,
fire. going off the
Amazon
whole
gave you fucking
shield.
no,
Body shield? No.
AC.
Air conditioning.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was cold in there, like almost too cold sometimes.
Well, yeah. I guess they weren't quite doing the food services out
no.
of that yet.
They also give you blisters on your feet this big.
Facts. Facts.
Oh, see,
What did you do?
Where at Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Stowe.
Okay, so
Those used to be the people
Yeah.
that used to be chilling, and they used to have like a whole buggy right here on the side, and they just be like,
Yeah.
"What's up, man, picker?" What's up? And I'm over here
Still had to
hustling.
hit that limit though.
Facts. You did have to hit the lemon.
So it was a cruel cycle.
So you was a packer, she was a stower, and I was a picker. See, we all.
But then I would
it's all
problem
through
solve it,
Amazon.
and then everybody had the cycle count at some point, right?
I never cycle count.
You never had to do that. Basically, you just go to a bin and count all the shit, and it better be the right number.
or If it's not, then they'll just
That
be
means
like,
you messed up.
yeah.
Jeff
Or
Bezos
somebody
coming
stole
to
something.
see you personally.
Man.
He's like, I'm gonna put you in a rocket ship and shoot you to the moon. It's like, God damn it, Jeff.
See, this is what we're talking about. We go way off over here, and then we.
Speaking of that, though, Jeff Bezos is in space, isn't he?
Is he
Right
in
now?
space right now?
Yeah, and there's people have signed petitions for his ass not to come back.
Oh,
Is he
my
in
Oh,
space
wow.
right now?
Yeah,
Facts.
Really?
yeah.
I gotta
Him
look
and his
that
brother,
up.
right?
I thought so.
Yeah, him and his
Because
brother.
they're
I think
signing
someone
petitions.
paid to be on there too. They paid like $28 million.
See, we
ride.
discussed the idea of them going up, and while I don't care whatsoever about Jeff Bezos or his brother or their existence or their
If
safety,
they
really.
burn up in reentry, whatever.
Until you need your Amazon package, right?
Amazon will go on without Jeff Bezos.
Then you
I
could
feel
treat
pretty
people a lot better, and then you would still get your package. You know what? Actually, they would probably put it at your door instead of being like, "Fuck off."
certain. Your kid's medication. Here you go. We discussed it. I'm a little taken back by the fact that at least with Tesla. What's his name?
Elon Musk.
Elon
Musk. I don't know why I said
Elon Musk.
Tarantino.
Hey.
I love Elon. That dude's awesome.
At least with Elon, like we've been privy to all of the videos of his ships, like his rockets trying to land and then blowing up, and then them landing successfully, and then them landing over, falling over. You know,
You can't hate on a man that can sell bricks.
you're right.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
Bruh, you're selling
You're right.
bricks
The
out
Bohr
of free
Bohr
dirt.
company. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
Like, that's
$200 bricks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like,
What? Why? Because you can have one.
just because you can.
People who spend that on action figures too. So
And they say that brick is harder than a normal brick.
it's like cool, man. It's a fucking brick. You're gonna when you throw it through a window, you're gonna go grab it again. Like what the fuck? Like what? I don't understand. Is it gonna make your foundation better?
Oh no.
I guess with the boring tunnel.
I mean, that's all the dirt that they had to dig it out. So
So
they had to do something
Bezos
with
is
it.
not yet in space. He leaves July 20th. So
So
not
they're
June.
pre-signing this
they're-
petition.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
I don't know what it's gonna do.
Right. Everyone does a petition.
I don't
It means
think
nothing.
that.
No.
I don't think that we can say somebody's not allowed to return to Earth. I mean,
I mean,
Or we
can
could
we?
get Kanye into Elon's ear and be like, shoot a laser at it. Yeah, it's coming back. Hit him with that laser.
I assume that Marjorie.
They don't like each other.
I assume Marjorie Taylor
we
Greene
talked
is
about this
probably
last
already
week.
asking about whether the Jewish
Jew-
lasers will shoot at
that's
him.
right.
I assume.
Rich
Well-
people don't trust rich people.
Well, you know why Jeff Bezos kind of keeps it low key because he is Lex Luthor,
He is Lex Luthor.
and we have no Superman to help us.
Oh, see, he's already killed Superman. I'm pretty sure.
He found him. He was like, "We're gonna put an end to this now."
So, raw body piercing, 2 locations, 2 Notch Road. They're about to open. When is that opening?
About 2 months.
2
2 or 3
months.
yeah.
So we're going to be opening a location, 1431 Rushmore Road in Columbia, right off of Broad River.
Right.
That's
I ate at that
exciting.
Rush's.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I like
Across the
Rush's.
street. I ate at
Yeah.
that Rush's.
That was my
That's-
first job. I worked at Rush's.
Really?
Not
that means you was
one,
getting
but the
paid
one on
weekly.
2 Notch. Yeah.
You know,
That was like
Rush's is one of the
6,
people that pay weekly.
7.
Ironically, that
an
was the
hour.
first Rushes I ever ate at.
Oh yeah.
When I moved to Columbia 20 years ago, that
But
was the
I think
first.
that is the first Rush's.
You know what?
In
I
Columbia.
can take or leave Rushes.
What?
Really?
That's
Get
okay.
out.
Come on.
That's good.
I gotta be
Zesto's
honest.
or Rush's right now.
Zesto
Really?
all day.
I prefer Rush's chicken fillet sandwich over most of the other ones.
Now Rush's has been
It's-
amping up their chicken sandwiches lately. They have.
It's very it's very tender. It's very juicy.
Probably real.
It's a real big piece
See,
of
and that's the
chicken.
thing. It's huge.
It is a real big piece
Yeah.
of chicken.
It's huge.
It's like them breasts you get from Walmart, and you like, oh no, man, that's a big chicken.
I don't know. I think Popeye still hasn't knocked out the park. Every time I get one of those, I'm like, look at this.
So you fuck with Popeye? Yeah, something wrong with you, Zach.
Well, you know the Popeyes chicken sandwich, which I thought was really
It
good,
was really good.
is I think the exact same chicken sandwich that Burger King is now selling.
The Chick King.
Whatever.
I don't trust chicken from Burger King.
I don't trust
I
Burger
wouldn't-
King for shit.
I wouldn't either.
That's like if Chick-fil-A would start selling hamburgers. Like, yo, we said fuck the cow, man.
Yeah, I feel certain that I've ordered that Impossible Burger and actually just gotten beef. I'm almost 100% certain.
I've
They don't
ordered it
even
a
know
couple
what's the
times.
difference
It is-
now.
It is different, but everything. Put it this way: Seth Rogen wrote the yearbook that I'm reading now,
Right.
and he talked about he was hungover about to get on a flight,
Mm.
and he ate a big weed brownie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "What else could help? I need to eat." And it's 7:00 in the morning. He goes, "I want your Angry Whopper." You remember the Angry Whopper?
Yes, I do remember the Angry Whopper.
Yeah.
Was that
So-
the spicy one, right?
Yeah, it had
Yeah.
jalapenos, Monterey Jack, and like some other sauces. And he was like, "You know what? the spice hid all the Burger King flavor from it. And I was like, that's so true. If you get your French fries or anything from Burger King, it's gonna have that Burger King flavor, that thing. And
Grill.
apparently, the only thing that could get rid of it was the Angry Whopper.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of weed, Connecticut this week actually became the 19th state to legalize recreational marijuana.
Come on, South Carolina.
It now joins 18 other states.
You know we're going to be the very last state.
Probably
I know,
so.
but goddamn.
18 other states in the union that have already legalized recreational use of marijuana.
Crowd, calm down, crowd.
Goddamn crowd.
Yeah, I know.
They're going crazy out there.
California, Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Maine, Massachusetts, which when I travel to Massachusetts, it's now not an issue. Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New Jersey, Oregon, South Dakota. South Dakota.
But not North
South Dakota doesn't even deserve to be a state, and it's already legalized marijuana.
People just forgot South
So
Dakota.
is it just South Dakota and not North Dakota?
North Dakota is not included yet.
That's crazy.
I don't know that it's that crazy. I think it's crazier that South Dakota got it.
Well, they're bordered by two states, a country and a state, that it's legal in both.
Yeah. So, I mean, their residents can just go wherever they want.
We need a 2021 Smokey and the Bandit. You just run weed from state to state. It's not legal yet, so...
Oh, yeah.
We talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't go through state to state, so it has to be.
That's the whole reason
they
he
have
was
to
running
divide it
beer
up.
the whole time. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm beginning to think this is becoming popular enough. I may have to try it.
What's
This marijuana thing.
Marijuana? Oh,
What?
are we doing it on 420?
Yeah, you never smile.
Are we doing this on 420? I'm about to say we can.
I'm like,
we
what
can
is
have
Barrett over
this
here
going
talking
on
about?
right now. You down, Barrett? Shit, Nick said the smoking fee. We good. We gotta pay that thing. We good. We'll blow it down.
I did before we start talking about some of your business and stories. I did want to mention, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it here or if I mentioned it during one of the baseball games I went to. But apparently, I kept saying that pine tar and sunscreen were being combined.
It's the resin from
It's
the bag.
resin. Yeah, it's the resin. So the pitchers are allowed to use resin so they can dry up their hands when pitching. They're using sunscreen and resin to actually create this very sticky substance. And this was the first week that we saw the umpires beginning to actually enforce the no resin, no sunscreen thing.
So they're starting to talk.
Did you
junk
watch
now.
my video?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Trevor
Watch that one.
Trevor Bauer is like, I think he's up there now with one of my all-time MLB
Oh, for
players. Like the dude makes a blog, but he's talking about how he'll go get the rosin bag. So if you ever watch baseball, the one they have on the
Yeah,
mound.
the thing they do.
So he grabbed it, and at the beginning of the video, at some part, he had a baseball in his hand. He goes, "Is that legal?" And the baseball's sticking to his hand the whole time. And he goes, "Is that legal or not? I'll tell you at the end." And he literally sits there, grabs the rosin bag, wipes his hair, grabs some sweat, mixes it in there, and eventually the ball is sticking to his hand. And he goes, "What are you going to do about that?"
Yeah.
What are you going to do? What
I
are
mean,
you
that's just resin and sweat.
And if somebody wears sunscreen to go out on the mound, they don't want to get burnt.
Exactly.
Right.
So how are you gonna
The MLB is gonna have to come up with their own sunscreen,
I already said what it is. They're
and they have the money to do it.
the MLB,
I don't want no excuses.
MLB players
No
Association
excuses,
is gonna
Barrett.
Be like, fuck y'all.
There's no excuses for that. The MLB not to have their own sunscreen by now. They cook their players. They cook their players,
I'm
man.
guessing the Major League Baseball already has their hands in
All the
sunscreen.
Dominican guys look like me. Facts.
That's true.
And they didn't start off like that. All right, I promise they're getting cooked,
I was about to say like Ronald Dutton, but yeah, he's there.
bro. I'm telling you,
Well, he's Venezuelan.
that sun is
That's
nothing to
true.
play with.
What, Ozzy?
Acuna is Venezuelan. Ozzy is.
And then you just be out there just standing like all day with baseball sometimes. Like picture a no-hitter game and you in the outfield.
I'm
Like,
not sure.
God.
Ozzy's either Ecuadorian or Venezuelan. I'm not. I have to check that.
It's Venezuela.
Is he?
Yeah. Because I got his bat.
I want to make sure y'all be 100% now. Don't want to get canceled.
If Ronald Acuna came in here like yelling at us in Spanish, and I don't because
That'd be pretty
Venezuela
cool.
speaks Spanish, I'd
That'd
be
be
like, "Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Can I have your autograph? We'll never say it again." Yes, sir.
Can I have that autograph?
All
My
right.
daughter loves
You brought a bat. What are you doing?
So, Raegin, we obviously had you in here this week because one, they know enough. I am all about promoting black-owned businesses.
Thanks.
I think it's extremely important, especially being a local-owned business. That's huge.
Yeah.
Her being a woman.
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
On top of that.
Absolutely.
On top of that.
Yeah.
So what was it that what made you decide I want to do body piercings?
It was just like a hobby, really. I just did it for like friends, and then I kind of got popular doing it. And I was like, hey, I can make money doing this.
Go to
It's a
Raegin's
career.
house. She'll pierce anything.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'll pull up to your house.
Nice.
Okay.
There you go.
that's pretty cool.
I do you have any body piercings, Trent?
I used to have my ears pierced, but they like whoever did it, they like did it too low, so my ears split.
Oh,
Because I used to wear them big Soldier Boy earrings back in the day. Shit that was fake as fuck. So my ear used to just be hanging off the side, and it eventually just broke.
This
But
is
no, not
granite.
right now.
Yeah,
I don't have
no.
no piercings. What about you, Zach?
Zach.
I did have my left ear pierced, but
You had your nipples pierced, right?
yeah, I did. Belly button too.
Yeah.
I used to have the chain running. No, I had my ear pierced. My dad, my brother, and I, when I was like in 5th grade, we did the whole potato and the pin and everything.
Yeah.
It looked right, but everyone
The
back
ice-
then was like,
It looked
"You're
right.
gay. You're gay, huh?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Weird.
"Listen here, 5th graders.
Hey.
I'm not gay. Take it out."
Barrett? No piercings?
I don't have any piercings.
I've wanted
Not
it
for-
a ton. My wife has knocked it down. Like, I want my septum pierced. Like, I think that would be a dope one because you can hide that joker.
Yeah,
You just
flip
boop,
it up.
done. No one will know.
Right.
That's about it. Maybe an eyebrow when I was in college. I wanted pierced. I wouldn't even mind like the nose piercing. It's like a dot. Put a ring in it. Done.
I have nothing against it. I don't even wear like jewelry. Like I don't
You don't have any tattoos, do you?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
I got
Okay,
one
yeah,
there and then there. So I have no issues with it. I've never thought, oh, I want to have, something through that.
Your eyebrow pierced.
Speaking of tattoos, thinking about like running the tattoo with the piercing thing?
Well,
Have you
South
thought about
Carolina,
that?
they have to be separate entry doors.
I knew there was going to be something.
So let me ask you
Yeah.
this then. In
That's
South
that blue
Carolina,
state, right?
They have to be separate entry doors. Does that mean that they can the two doors open into basically the same space?
Yeah, they could, but it would
Like a
still kind
piercing
of
door?
need to be like a
There would
separation.
need to be some sort of division.
Yeah.
There's just like a
Okay.
glass door. It's like
Yeah,
okay,
that
in
you
this
can
one, in
walk
this,
through
like the
a door
like
and a
the Total Wine.
Yeah.
Your liquor
Yeah,
side,
sure.
your
Yeah.
beer
Okay.
side.
So it has to be like that.
Concept.
Okay.
That's disappointing.
But the whole
is.
time you're like, there's just like a glass wall there for a minute. You're like, I'm gonna get the liquor when I'm done with the wine.
Oh no,
You know,
that's
I'm
I'm
exactly.
going over
You'd be
there.
like, I'm gonna get my tattoos when I'm done getting pierced. So
I mean, why not?
You could set the appointments up to be right at the same time. That would be
for
perfect.
sure, someone just slamming paper against the glass.
Yeah.
3:30 work for you.
And have you thought about opening up a tattoo shop?
No.
Okay.
No. I can't tattoo. I tried once. It's hard.
No, I'm not saying you, but you know,
Yeah.
hiring the people to do it for you.
Yeah. But, what if no one shows up for work? Got clients,
Facts,
I want
facts.
to be able to do it.
You
I can see
reckless.
Black Ink going crazy, so yeah, I can see what you
Yeah,
have to
you
deal
know, you
with.
never know.
I
Then you have
see-
to send people out and get people, drag them to the tattoo thing. Like, you can fight it. You're getting it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Back.
So we had a tattoo artist in here a few weeks ago, and the conversation digressed into what was some of the most
the weirdest.
the oddest.
We should
thing.
go ahead and just ask it. What's the weirdest piercing you've
Yeah.
had to give? You can leave out who and all that, of course, but
Right. Gooch.
a
The
gooch,
Yeah. You got
a
to know
taint,
what it is. Yeah.
the nether regions.
Yeah.
The wetlands.
unknowns. Yeah.
So what kind of piercing was this?
Yeah, it was just
It's
a
like the-
barbell, just across.
Male or female?
Male, of course.
Oh my
yeah.
god!
Wait,
Well,
yeah.
Damn. You didn't think about that, dude?
Taint. That's Only
I'm
guys
thinking-
have that.
I don't, because like
The separation, you didn't
got
think
nuts,
about the
you're never
separation?
gonna see it, right?
Yeah.
Unless you have like a trailer hitch and it attaches to your gooch piercing.
Okay, so here's here what? No.
What do you
stop.
mean trailer
You
hitch?
want
Do you have a
one now.
sack piercing that
Oh,
hooks
okay,
onto
okay,
your gooch
okay.
piercing?
So my
I said trailer hitch. You fucked me all the way. So, how we get on trucks? How we get on trucks?
how I gotta
I don't know what the point of the tank piercing is, man.
I gotta ask, how painful would that be?
I don't know. You want to try it?
No.
Let us know.
See,
Next
now I know how
episode.
you be doing shit.
Patreon
No, man, you want to get it
goal.
pierced, man? I
Not
can pierce
bad. I would
anything.
say it's not that bad.
So what can you not pierce in South
Oh, it didn't
Carolina?
hurt you at all.
There's nothing really that you can't.
That you can't pierce?
No.
That's crazy. And you can get and you can't get tattoos on your face. In South
On the,
Carolina.
Yeah.
nothing above the neck.
Above the neck, yeah.
It's crazy, but you can pierce every fucking thing on your body.
Yeah. You can pinch it. You can pierce it.
I guess they were
Damn.
really used to that beforehand. I don't know. Oh,
Damn.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, the
The
gooch.
taint. Yeah, the
Yeah.
gooch.
That's something to think about.
Why?
Piercings go wrong too, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just like how you
That's-
say your ear split.
Yeah.
The same thing can happen.
Not only is that
the goot
so
split.
that's
Ooh.
a sensitive area. You got
Well, at least
veins
you don't
running
see
through.
it.
That is an open wound though.
That's called an episiotomy in the
Yeah.
world of
like you cannot
birth-giving.
you can't be going to work for a couple of days. Like you can't get that
Gotta
piercing
call
and
out,
have
yo,
something
my
to
gooch
do.
is ripped.
You can't put a band-aid on that.
How
Itch back up.
how big of a rod are you getting put through there?
I got a pretty big gooch, Barrett. I don't know.
I got a mile.
I got separation, bro.
I don't want this to sound awkward. You may want to get that checked.
No, man. So one of a kind. Everybody's different.
Pierce it. No, Bria, put a mural there.
You got any steel bars in there?
I got a ladder going up and down my gooch. Jacob's ladder right there.
Oh my god. Oh, you said Jacob's Ladder. Yeah, that's another one, right? Oh man.
Up the shaft.
Yeah. Oh, there's people who do that.
Yes. What do you think she's in the business for? God damn.
You like look at these people when they come in and they ask for a certain kind of piercing. And you're like, you're that fucking guy.
People that you wouldn't expect, bro. Be the people that come in there with the shirt off.
Really?
Oh man.
All head like a
Real
business
normal.
man, he come in.
But that's how it is, though. The business people, they want to hide. They can hide the piercings.
Yeah, you know.
Straight through the dick. That's what I want. It's like no. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're
Flames
paying
on it.
for it.
Put some flames on it.
Sir, this is not a rat rod. This is your dick.
God damn.
Who is at that point? Who is that for?
It's for them.
Show it off.
It's
you
for
know?
them. It's got to be.
Imagine the
Boyfriend.
poor chick who has to like he undresses one day and he's like, yeah, like the zipper hits against it and everything.
It makes a rattling noise.
It's caught.
No.
That happens.
Yeah. So the recovery like aspect of it, like I know piercings, like you say, things can happen. So
Yeah.
when people come into you and be like, "Yo, this happened," I wasn't expecting it. Like maybe a nipple ring just ripped out. Like,
Yeah.
like what happens when that stuff? Like,
You just gotta let it heal, you know.
Then you have to go through the scar tissue and the next time
if they
they
want
want
to
it
get it
again.
redone. Yeah. Scar tissue hurts more to get re-pierced. So
To do body piercings, to do any piercings, I assume you have to be licensed.
right.
And you have to go through certifications,
Correct.
relicensing, that sort of thing.
Ooh.
Ultimately, what I'm going to say is she seems very controlled.
She's very
and
calm.
right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
lot
going to
to-
suggest everyone go to the.
Oh, I already
body
addressed you. I was
piercing.
like, if I get a piercing, I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
I've sent so many
That's
people
what's
to you.
happening.
You don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah.
It's just right around the
Facts.
corner.
Yeah.
It's literally just right around the
absolutely.
corner.
I'll do it. The Patreon goal, like
Facts.
we got enough
Facts.
donors. We're gonna put things to get pierced, but it's gonna be like eyebrow, nose, or lip or something. Because I'm not doing.
You can do it
I'm
for
not
yourself.
Doing the taint.
I don't
You can
know,
do your
bro.
giant taint.
With a mirror
I'll get my
on it.
ear pierced again, maybe.
When she brings the
I want the
sledgehammer
hoop.
out for your tank to pierce it, then we got a problem.
No, I can't do it no more. No, I can't do that. No, won't.
Not
No one's
once,
gonna
never,
see it.
never.
Nope.
Oh,
I won't do it.
No one's ever going to see it.
Nope.
That was dirty.
I work at a warehouse. There's no way possible that I could do that with that piercing.
Hold on.
way.
Lifting boxes.
No metal
Fuck no.
detector come off
Oh,
too.
because
Yeah, no.
he's afraid he's going to rip.
It's just I don't
Started
know.
a hole.
Well,
there's
then I
another
think
hole.
too, you have to sit there and replace the piercing, like pull out and then put in a new taint.
Are we still talking about the tank? Get off the
Bro,
tank.
that's the weirdest one she's ever done. That is absolutely atrociously I don't understand it.
Who is the oldest person that you've ever had
That's a
come
pretty
in?
good one.
I can't remember her age exactly, but I did a girl, her mom, and her grandma. They all came
Really?
and got their nipples pierced.
Wow.
Yeah. so
Grandma
that was-
got her nipples
Yeah.
pierced.
And
It's like,
mom.
they're hanging low. They point to the ground, but I'm gonna get it done anyway.
You said there was 3 people?
Yeah. 3 generations.
3 generations, we're all doing it.
At the same time.
Yep.
Was there?
It's probably the youngest one that was like, I'm doing mine. The mom was like, I'm doing it too.
Yeah.
Grandma.
Let me ask
I'm doing it
this.
too.
I have to ask this. Did one of them have heart tattoos on their nipples?
No.
It wasn't her.
I told you not today.
Well, when Trent's mom came in,
Chill out. Chill out. See, I told y'all they have me look like a punk on this show. I ain't going for it.
Yeah, if y'all listen to episode 30, 75.
No, 30. Go back to 30.
If you listen
Yeah,
to
go back
episode
to 30.
75, the tattoo, the heart tattoo, it's something that
it was a big reveal.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
God.
It was a
I gotta
funny
go
one.
back and check it out.
yeah. Bria tattooed hearts on somebody's nipples at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Trent thought they were tattooing people's nipples darker. we were all confused, like who wants darker nipples?
Right.
Yeah.
It's the
people
same
out
color
there.
as your
And
nipple.
I'm sure there's
Some
people
people
who
out
want
there.
their gooch tank.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. You can't. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Have you ever pierced like a lizard man? You know, like lizard man has tattooed, looks like a lizard.
No, that's a little out my purview.
Okay.
We're talking about
splitting of the
specific.
tongue.
Yes. But
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
is that piercing or is that like something else?
That's a little more extreme.
There's a guy who
Still
wanted to look like a
underneath
tiger,
the
had like
body modification.
right, yeah. So y'all kind of just stay in like pierce your lip or
Yeah,
taint.
safe zone. Yeah, like suspension. Have you guys ever seen that?
No.
But I don't. Yeah, people ask about it. It's when you put those big hooks in your back.
Oh,
and hang from the
Lord.
So they
ceiling.
wanted you to do that?
You know, yeah.
Damn. You probably get some big money for that shit.
Yeah, but I don't do it now.
Yeah.
I can't promise you're gonna hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Just, or scarification, you know, I don't.
Damn. So blood does not freak you out at all.
No, not anymore. No.
Did you want
Never
to?
really did.
Did you start off wanting to be a nurse and then this turned to this, or
No, surprisingly, I was like, oh, I couldn't be a nurse. Like gross, sick people.
really?
Well, this is more like you said,
I
Raegin.
feel
You
her
said
on
like
that.
you had friends that were like you started doing it, and they were
Yeah.
like, she kicks ass at
Yeah.
it. Like
It was like
call her
self-taught,
up,
yeah.
hit her up.
Yeah.
But I totally get that.
You know, watch a YouTube video how to do a tongue piercing. The rest is history.
Damn.
See,
YouTube, man, I'm telling you, it's a lot of business
hey,
owners off of
yeah.
YouTube. They don't want to give the credit though.
I'm telling you.
People learn how to build houses off YouTube. Dude.
Well, yeah, of course. Everything I know about working on my car, I basically learned. on
Facts.
YouTube.
God, I'm not
You
riding
better.
with you.
there's definitely for everybody who has a success story from learning something from YouTube. There's a guy who's like, I don't know. I put water in my crankcase, and now my engine threw a rod through the side.
Well, yeah, water, oil, yeah.
There's people who are like, you need to refill your blinker fluid, and they're like, damn, going to AutoZone, like, need blinker fluid. Who watch too many videos on YouTube. Okay.
So one of the other stories that we learned is that you were on Jerry Springer. Could we ask what brought you to Jerry Springer?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't make it on Bad Girls Club. So.
Oh,
That
was
Jerry
all it
Springer
was?
was second best.
okay.
Hey, Bad Girls Club, man.
Yeah,
They-
that was
That's the
I
show.
wanted to throw out mattresses, you know, beat some girls up.
Right?
but,
Oh, that would have been rad.
From my experience, did you
Still
go
beat some
on-
girls up, but yeah,
Yeah.
different show.
Did you go on the show
Water.
when they would still fly you all the way to Chicago? They would put you up in like whatever Hilton or
It was in Connecticut, actually.
Oh, it was in Connecticut?
Yeah, they flew us to New York. We went to LaGuardia, and then we drove to Connecticut.
Damn.
That's where the show is. Yeah, Maury, Steve Wilkos, and Jerry
Right.
Springer is all shot in the same
Same
studio. Well,
spot.
yeah,
Okay.
same studio.
See, because at one time Jerry Springer was shot in Chicago, but I guess but this was in the 90s.
Yeah,
I was
Chicago's not safe anymore. I guess.
And
That's
he's
why they
still doing
probably
it.
switched it up.
Facts.
well,
Everybody
Connecticut
probably knew
just
the
legalized
location.
marijuana recreationally.
Yeah,
so.
you know, I mean, what else is Connecticut known for?
Like
except for Jerry
everybody,
Springer?
it's a place where it's topless girls being. Everybody's gonna find that location
Right.
in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Connecticut's just outside of New York City. Like
Yeah.
it's like everything's legal in New Jersey, but Connecticut's the one they don't.
Oh, yeah,
They
you're
just
right.
don't check.
What tripped me
Right.
out about Jerry Springer is you would always have like the one person in the audience. He's like, "Listen here, you bitch," and Jerry's like, "I want to bring the mic to that guy."
Talking shit. Yeah.
But Jerry's like, say that shit again.
Louder.
I could never get over that. Like the girl, I remember there was one time there was something going on, and the girl's like, "You're a dumb bitch. I would have never loved that man. He's a good man." She's like, the woman charges from the stage into the audience and
Telling
they start
you.
going. I was
When,
like, yeah,
when
wow.
Steve Wilco was still like the security guy,
That
would
was the
stand
best
just
Jerry
on the-
Springer. I want to say, like, God, dog.
I always wanted to be that one episode where he just lost his shit and like somebody would come running up on stage, he'd just pick a chair up and just go whack right across the face.
Then he
Still
brings out
does
the
that
Stone
now.
Cold beer.
Get off my stage. Get up.
Yeah.
They don't care no more.
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't
god.
sit down on his show.
It's definitely a show that's still entertaining. I mean, it's on television. It sells ads.
And to be honest
Yeah.
with you, I seen she had a whole at her first shop. She had a whole like a reveal of the Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
stuff.
viewing party.
I was at the
Yeah.
party.
Okay.
And it was, bro, it was the craziest thing. But I really think that like set it off. Like I think that set it off
okay.
for you.
Yeah.
Like,
How
because
recently
she
were
went
you-
viral.
Yeah.
Like low key.
How
Like,
recently
definitely.
were you on Jerry Springer?
That was a few years ago. That was,
Okay.
I think, 2017.
It's like when you
Damn.
first
Yeah.
opened up her shop.
Yeah, that was a year after. Yeah,
Yeah,
shop
yeah.
opened 2016.
Did
And I was
you-
like, hey, good exposure. I guess.
That was great
Hey,
exposure.
That's all. Yeah,
That
that's
was
a
great.
fantastic idea. Did you
All nude.
throw
It
hands?
shot her up, bro. It shot her up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It shot her
I
up,
get it
bro.
in, you know?
That's why I'm saying, like,
Lost my
I
wig.
think she needed that to be where she is today.
It worked.
Went
Facts.
all in.
It worked.
Catching both today.
Yeah.
Facts.
Cheating like a boss. That's the name of the episode.
Oh,
Check it out.
Okay.
We'll
All right,
check.
yeah.
We got to.
Yeah.
We got to.
It was a good one, man.
There is a
How was Jerry?
archive of Jerry
He was
Springer.
cool, just like how you would imagine on TV.
Yeah.
He's real laid back. I was surprised because he's really like old, you know, and he's looked
got
exactly the
old.
same.
He's been old for a long time.
Yeah, like Morgan Freeman, you know, like 30 years he's looked the
He's
same.
never aged.
Yeah, it's weird.
Here's a fact. Jerry
Some
Springer
elixir.
was once the mayor of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that how he settled shit? He's like, throw down and maybe we'll figure this
Yeah.
out.
I don't suspect so because
I'm not signing shit until somebody punches somebody.
there you go.
I thought I heard he's gonna be a judge now. Judge
How tall was
Jerry.
he?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think like 5'9", 5'10", yeah.
You know, I did read somewhere that Judge Judy was the most. She had more money, basically from all her syndication and
Yeah.
everything. She was by far the richest on air.
Yeah.
Reality, popular, whatever.
I
She's
saw that
the
she makes
richest.
47 million.
Crazy, right?
It's always either Judge Judy or Judge Mathis.
Or Judge Joe
yeah.
Brown.
Oh yeah,
Judge
Judge
Joe
Joe Brown.
Brown.
Oh, he's got some.
Yeah, Judge Joe Brown.
He's been wilding lately.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's a judge anymore.
I forgot about
don't know. Yeah, he was like drunk.
He turned
at
into
a
the
girl.
Key and Peele judge.
Yeah.
Dude, smoking crack and shit. Like, all right.
That's really exciting though. Well, because like I was at a radio station. We interviewed Jerry Brown one time. Jerry Brown. Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Combined him like Mike's doing with his art now. We interviewed Jerry Springer one time, and very nice guy.
Yeah.
There were definitely some questions that we were told up front we could not ask him.
Right.
In order for him to be on the air with us, and then it was like a $5,000 charge to have him talk. So,
Wow.
you know, yeah, he brings in the money too. He's books and TV, radio appearances. He makes money off of.
Well, I think it's crazy. I think he was a very big staple in the 90s.
Sure,
Like that was he was in Austin Powers. They had Miss Dr. Evil and
Yeah.
Mini Me or Scott
Yeah,
was on it.
yeah. that
But
was
you
fun.
know, he had a Broadway show.
Did he?
Jerry Springer Broadway show. Facts.
I did not see that.
Facts.
check
It was like for a short period of time, but they had the whole Jerry Springer on Broadway.
Was Steve Wilco in there too?
I'm not sure.
See,
I think it
feel
was
like-
the early days though.
What would we do without Facebook? As much as we hate social media and shit,
You wouldn't find out
the
a lot.
world's been crazy.
Yeah.
There's a Jerry Springer Broadway show?
Yes. You can look it up.
Where like that's a when did
I
that
don't think it's still going on right now, but you can definitely look it up.
Well, Broadway will be back in September.
Oh, all the shows?
All the shows, yeah, all the shows.
You're booking your plane tickets now, huh?
You
Kinky
don't vote-
Boots.
I got to see.
Hey, look, bro. Hey,
I got to see Lion King
hey,
at
look,
some point.
look.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
you can talk all the junk you want. I seen Hairspray
Yeah.
in Broadway.
Yeah.
That was the best show I've ever seen in my life, bro.
You and Gabrielle can get together and sing the songs.
Hey, we can do it.
Hey,
We can do it, bro.
I
Hey,
still want to see Hamilton. I get it's not going to be the
Facts.
same
I do
cast,
too.
but I want to see Hamilton.
I couldn't make it off of Disney
How
Plus.
is that possible?
but you gotta go when you go to Vegas and stuff like this, bro. You gotta go to the shows. That's where people get it confused. You don't go to Vegas to gamble. You go for the shows. Go see the shows that you can't just
Siegfried
see.
and Roy.
I got.
No, not
they're,
Siegfried.
they're both.
That's
dead.
animal cruelty. They were.
Well, one's
what-
dead.
Is one of them
what-
dead?
what-
Yeah, I was
both
gonna
are dead, I
say.
think.
What was the big
both
cat
dead?
dude?
Yeah.
They were Joe. What's the guy's name? The one that did the cats and everything.
Siegfried and
Siegfried and
Roy.
Roy.
No.
Joe
the-
Exotic.
Joe. They were Joe Exotic before Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
You can't say them cats were dying. Like they
Gay
were
guys
killing them
with
cats,
tigers.
Tiger got sick of his
bro.
shit.
Same thing, man.
Well, and
And
did you
one of
watch
the
it?
ti-
Did you watch Tiger King?
Yeah.
So he had a padlock, right? We've all seen it.
Mhm.
He made it seem like he was putting that through his junk.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is right. He did say he have
Yeah.
a locket or something on his
Yeah.
on the tip of his
Did you see
penis.
his eyebrow
Oh,
ring?
God, I didn't
He
know
just
that.
Let that go.
Really?
I
Yeah, it's like hanging off.
Yeah,
his
like
face.
yeah,
It's
it's
a
like
piece of skin.
little
I don't.
Like,
Well, he
I used to
probably
reject
closed
it.
up after he's been in prison.
Yeah, I don't know.
other things probably opened up.
So speaking of, if you have like dermals, do they make you take them out when you're in prison?
Fuck yes.
I haven't been. In
But if it's,
prison.
but I'm just
Jail
saying,
either.
I'm not saying
But
in
no.
general, but I'm just saying like,
Oh, dude, you.
I mean, you
like-
can screw
like-
the top off.
but you can't just take that off,
cut
right?
it out.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Under
say.
the
You can't
skin.
just take that off.
Yeah, it's an anchor underneath the skin.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
That's like the hip
Yeah.
piercings and stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah. You just
Bruh,
lie. Be
that's-
like, it doesn't come out. Just tell him it doesn't come out.
Well, yeah,
See?
like They're not
Could
going to
you
be like,
imagine?
all right, we're digging into your face with a
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Prison, you're part of the state. They can do whatever they want. They can cut your hair if they want.
Big enough to hurt anybody in prison?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you have
it's
to dig your own anchor out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you used to be allowed to go into baseball games with a knife that was 3 inches long because 3 inches wasn't enough to get to the heart. It's like, no, multiple
What do you
stabs.
need
You're
a
getting
knife
that
for at a
hard.
baseball game?
I'll just walk up to you and be like,
Anyway. Yeah. You know.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
In the neck.
my bad. Yeah, my bad, guys.
What's wrong with it?
Everybody knows how to kill themselves. My bad. That's what y'all saying? Y'all like, no, wrong way, Trent.
Not across the street, up the highway.
My bad.
Yeah, nothing's more depressing
My
when you meet
bad.
that person who's done it. And they're doing like this, and then you meet that person like, it's actually like this.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
you're
gonna
like,
have to,
It's still girls on social media that's like, I don't love myself. And you're like,
definitely have to blur that out.
Facts.
of the
Facts.
video.
Do,
Sorry,
do, do.
YouTube.
my bad.
Yeah, they're
My
gonna be
bad.
like, this content.
Yeah, you saw they
Sorry.
canceled Chrissy Teigen. So.
Yeah.
They did.
Rough, yeah.
Do you think
She
she'll
did
be
nothing
back?
but
I think she'll be back.
I don't know, man. Chrissy should have been canceled a long time ago.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know she was saying any racist shit or anything.
No, not even racist, but
No,
she just don't
wants
give
to
a
kill
damn.
herself.
So,
She don't give a damn.
Yeah.
When you married to
10
John
years
Legend,
ago.
anything gets by.
Really?
He sung at the president's inauguration.
Yeah.
It's John Legend.
Yeah. Well,
His
Chrissy
Conan
Teigen
Legends
like
is
that.
his name.
Conan O'Brien did something for Obama too, so the bar is not super high.
Who?
Conan.
Yeah, okay.
Conan O'Brien?
Yeah.
The
I
redhead,
fuck with
right?
Conan.
I did too. He's done now.
Yeah. Well,
They
he's
canceled
done
him?
No, hold
What'd
on.
he
He's
do?
done on TBS.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I'm about to say
done
they
TBS.
canceled Conan?
They're moving to
I fuck with
HBO.
Conan.
Outrageous.
Yeah,
They're moving to
Conan.
HBO Max.
I fuck with Conan, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
last
he's the best one.
last
Yeah.
The rest
episode.
are jokes.
Last episode, he had Seth Rogen on, or
Ooh.
he had Seth Rogen on.
Seth
They
Rogen got him
smoked on
high.
TV. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is right. I seen that.
He has a
That's right.
podcast called Conan Needs a Friend, and he gets
Yeah.
all the best people on there.
Yeah.
When Seth Rogen started talking about the book, and he told the Nicolas Cage story.
Right.
So Nicolas Cage wanted to be a white Bohemian,
Yeah.
which is Jamaican.
Yeah.
And for the movie Green Hornet that Seth Rogen
Okay.
did, he wanted to be the bad guy and play a white Jamaican. And they went there and like listened to him, and he was like, "Hey, man, what are we doing, man?" And Seth Rogen's like,
No.
no, we can't fucking do that. Really crazy."
Like Chet Hank.
Yeah, Chet Hanks, bro. He gotta chill.
Yeah, what he's got going on.
He gotta chill, bro. Like, leave your dad. Like, your dad is trying
Yeah.
to leave a legacy,
I
and
mean,
you
we
are
know
killing
Trying
it.
to be a rapper again.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break real quick. We'll be back after some commercials. The All About Nothing podcast. We're here with our guest Raegin White of Raw Body Piercing. So we'll tell some more stories, and we got some other stuff to talk about. So we'll be right
Absolutely.
back. The All About Nothing podcast. Hey everyone, I want to take a quick moment to mention one of our new sponsors, thepaintedmoment.com. That's thepaintedmoment.com. Check this out. Have you ever taken a photo with your phone or digital camera that would look amazing as a watercolor canvas painting? Well, now there's a website ready to take your photo and turn it into digital painted moments. This is how it works. Visit thepaintedmoment.com, follow the instructions, and your digital photo will be enhanced and returned to you with links on where you can have an image printed to canvas or whatever else you'd like to do with it. We've already got a couple of these enhanced photos hanging around the house, and trust me, you'll love what comes out. Thepaintedmoment.com. Create a painted moment in time from your digital photos. Thepaintedmoment.com. Seriously, check them out today. Thepaintedmoment.com. We have to thank our sponsor, G.O.T. Sound Studio, and its owner and operator, Dominique Stewart, better known as Neek the Geek. G.O.T. Sound Studios offers a variety of recording experiences from music, voice, and instrumental recordings and production, as well as podcasts. G.O.T. Sound Studio is located in Columbia, South Carolina, and operated by the most talented producer and engineer in the business. G.O.T. Sound Studio is a Black-owned business. Bring your recording business needs here. You can find details on their Facebook page or by calling 803-243-2302 or emailing gotsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. That's gotsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit theallaboutnothing.com. All right, Nothingers, I want to cue you in about a friend of the pod, Blank Canvas Brand. If you own a business or restaurant and the time has come to build that unique brand, you have got to get a hold of Blank Canvas Brand. Blank Canvas Brand specializes in brand identity, including logos, business cards, flyers, and anything else to promote your business. And now, Blank Canvas Brand offers printing services to help with your clothing needs, including sports teams. I can tell you from our own experience, Blank Canvas Brand is responsible for our logo, as well as the Bowl of Duty bowling team logo, and we couldn't be happier with what's been produced. For more information, you can search Facebook for Blank Canvas, or you can email Blank Canvas at theallaboutnothing.com. That's BLNKCANVS at theallaboutnothing.com. You can find links in the Friends of the Pod section of our website. Visit theallaboutnothing.com. All right, welcome back, everybody. Theallaboutnothing.com is our website. This is the All About Nothing podcast. We are joined this week by our friend Raegin White of the Raw Body Piercing. Broad River Road will be opening in about 2 months. Two Notch, the address 955, I'm going to do this again, 9557 Two Notch Road, Columbia, South Carolina. Phone number is 803-764-4579.
Yep.
Will that be the phone number that they'll use for Broad River as well? You'll have a different one. Okay.
No. Two Notches open Tuesday through Saturday. 12 to 7:30. Walk-ins welcome.
Come on
but
in.
yeah, no, it'll be a different phone number.
Do you have a website currently?
Yeah, rawbodypiercing.com.
Rawbodypiercing.com. So you got to make sure you check that out. We're going to add that onto the links on our website. So if you go to theallaboutnothing.com, we'll have links available for that.
And if you want to be in one of these little commercials we have, we'll love to have you on it. You know what I mean?
I wonder. So I do most of the voiceover work that Neek does here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should mix it up. I think there should be other voices involved as well.
That's fine.
I can try it.
There you go.
Welcome to Raw Body Piercing.
Who are you, Grover?
Like Kermit, yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Could you do Yoda? Could you do Yoda?
Get your taint pierced here.
Tank Pierce here? Yes. And how he says it, talks backwards.
Oh, yeah. Hurt it.
Yeah, I would imagine. Oh man, could you imagine how little area you'd have to work with in Yoda?
He's probably got a bigger tank than me.
Yeah, but when you can grab the skin and do this, you're just done with it.
That would be.
He would look like Joe Exotic's eyebrow,
Oh my God.
just hanging down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yoda's definitely aging backwards. He's like the Benjamin Button before Benjamin.
He's dead.
Oh, that's yeah.
I mean, I
Did
don't
you know
watch.
that?
No, I don't be watching.
now.
Sorry, guys.
He got tired of Luke talking, and he was just like, Jesus.
Oh, that was a fact. So this is the segment of the show where we wind up just talking about whatever. And I got a text message from Trent this week. We all did. We all got Trent.
You get a couple text messages every now and again. I want to spice up your week.
So
A diatribe as well.
Yeah. So he brought this up this week during one of our text conversations. Apparently, there is a spaceflight company
Yes.
that is offering you the ability to float to the edge of space and
Descend
atmosphere.
slowly.
The company is called Space Perspective, and
Can anybody guess what state this is in?
It's
Oh,
got to be Las
it's
Vegas or
Oklahoma.
California.
It's Florida.
yeah, of course it's Florida.
Come on, man.
Florida.
I'm just thinking where like the most like shit is legal. Like Nevada has got the legal.
DeSantis is letting anything happen
That
in
makes
Florida.
sense.
If it sounds crazy and just
You're right.
Florida.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably
should have said
Florida.
Florida. I should have said
Florida
Florida.
would have been my first.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know, California ain't letting nobody happen. They're trying to find the guy that's flying around that little space suit. They still looking for him.
I didn't know there was a guy.
Oh yes, bro. It's a legit guy that's got like a rocket, a body rocket, and he flies around.
A jetpack.
Yes. And I'm not lying. I swear to God, there's videos of it.
And it's working.
Yes, it works.
so
And
good
nobody
that they
can
can't
catch him.
find him?
Nobody can catch him.
Here's the craziest thing. Did you see the guy? Did you see the guy in New York flying through Times Square? He looks like the Hobgoblin from Spider-Man flying around
in the
Times
green
Square.
thing?
No,
He's throwing pumpkins. Everybody roll them up.
He's not dressed in anything, but he's basically on this hovercraft thing that.
Well, you know, Sean Kingston just bought one that's like a hovercraft, and like it's controlled. It's like the skateboards that you can control.
Yes.
With just the.
Yeah.
but it's like a floating device where
That's what this is.
It's the same thing.
But is he in the air like
He is he's 25, 30 feet up in the air.
Fuck no.
And he's probably doing about 35, 40 miles an hour flying over the streets of New York.
Oh my God! Do you know there's people dressed up like Spider-Man? Should have been like throwing shit at him left, right, and center.
I wonder how many
Silly
Spider-Man.
string don't go that far.
How many Spider-Man do you think they've actually gone through?
In
in
New York
City?
to take pictures? Shit.
I bet Times Square's got to be full of them.
Oh, for sure.
I've never been to New York. So
As many as naked girls is in Florida. I mean, Las Vegas trying to take pictures with you.
Wait, is that a thing?
I don't.
100%.
I've
The little
never
go-go
experienced
fake
that.
girls. That's
Oh,
outside.
I've never been.
Oh, you never been to Las Vegas?
I've been to Kentucky.
I
once.
missed that part. We went. I didn't see
You didn't see no girls like the fake show girls. They have like the.
You
the
were in the
fur-
right part of Kentucky.
No, they got the bunny ranch.
They Amish.
Oh yeah, nah. They were on the strip. They were on the strip. I don't know.
that.
But and it's possible because I thought Las Vegas was like all on one strip. Like
No,
whenever
it's
I
not.
thought
No, you
before
have
I've
the
been
strip.
there.
You
Before
have
I've
the
been
strip.
there, I always like Las Vegas. All the hotels are on the same road. No, that shit is like all the way around. It's like a lot of walking for you
Yeah.
to see
But
every hotel.
there is like the strip.
There is the strip, and the strip is actually like a couple roads, but it's
like a big ass circle.
Yeah.
technically,
Myrtle Beach.
it's like
Yes.
yes.
So what you do is you want to stay at the Bellagio, you're going to fork out some money to stay at the Bellagio.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go
You
see
want
the Raiders play now?
Yeah.
But the smartest thing to do,
You
stay
wanna
at the
you wanna stay at the hotel right
across-
behind the Bellagio.
Yes, facts.
The hotel right behind the Bellagio. I can't remember what it's called, but I've stayed there. That one was only $45 a night.
And
was
you get
the
a free show.
Bellagio.
And you get a free show at the Bellagio every
the
night.
buffet was just as good.
I've never been to Vegas. You guys are making me want to
Yeah,
go.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
Vegas.
it's a bucket list.
Yeah,
We
my
went-
wife's been to Vegas and she's like, it was great, and I'm just like,
Bro, we went. My girl was pregnant with my first son, and it's like, I mean, we couldn't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't go crazy because she's pregnant. So.
Yeah, you've been like Ray J.
Yeah.
I'd call the Breakfast Club. Man, y'all don't know me, Dad. You don't know me.
But legitimately,
business.
Vegas is a fun town to visit. But that's I think once this pandemic is completely over and people start to travel and
I think
things
it's
like
back
that.
open now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to the pools.
Oh yeah,
That's a big peep hole.
Oh.
It's nothing but pee in those pools, bro.
dude, that's all.
We've talked about
public
that.
pools,
if you
though.
smell chlorine, that means somebody's peed in there. If
That's
you
not true, but-
yes, no, it is true.
That's not.
The smell of chlorine. If you smell,
I worked on pools, so I can understand his
Just
take
kind of
on
poured
that.
it in there. and
Yeah,
you're like,
I can
that
understand.
looks about right.
if
They
you,
need that blue stuff though.
the reaction,
The stuff that
Yeah,
turns pee
yeah,
blue when because there'll be
That's
a lot
not
of that.
real.
That's not a real thing.
It's not.
the
No.
smell,
Oh my
the smell. Oh, there's a,
You
I-
blowing
I
my
saw-
mind
Right,
today,
what is
Zach.
life?
I'm gonna.
I'm
You're making me
talking
sound
about
like what's his name, Pauly Shore. I think my brother's a pool man.
I really thought that shit was real. I didn't know.
Me too.
The pool smell like chlorine. If there's chlorine, it's chlorine. You'll always smell it.
But did you know
Chlorine.
every pool has to have chlorine? Even saltwater pools have to have chlorine?
It makes chlorine via the salt.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special system because we went from a pure like you're dumping what they call shock into it,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
to the saltwater system. You didn't have to do that, but it still produces chlorine.
Yep.
Maybe in a saltwater pool, if you smell chlorine, then maybe it's like it's activated via.
Well, so-
But nobody
So
ever
that's
tells
what-
you if it's a saltwater or.
That's essentially what I have heard.
well, your
I don't know.
Your piss is just salty ammonia, right?
But that's the idea is that the chlorine, if you pour chlorine into a pool or you do the mix, whatever, if no one has peed in it, you don't smell that pool smell. But once someone pees in it and it activates the chlorine because of the ammonia, it has that smell
might
that
be onto
everyone
something.
recognizes.
Yeah. Why would one want a saltwater pool anyway?
Because they don't smell the chlorine.
and you,
Oh.
and,
It's
but
for the
you-
chlorine smell.
This guy right
just-
here,
the water is also not salty in the way you
like
would
that.
think either, though. It's like if you get some in your mouth, you're not tasting pure salt, or it's not like
Yeah.
the
Okay.
ocean or nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You've probably been in one and maybe not even known.
Didn't know. You,
know
won't
what?
know.
Probably so.
we're going to transition because how is the swim lessons going?
Me and my son, we're going crazy.
I saw you.
Yeah, me and my son, we're
It's
we're
going
learning.
well?
Yeah,
Okay. You don't know how to swim?
I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
So my son, he's
Stereotype,
dipping his head underwater for the
Okay.
first time. He's
And
choking a lot.
Are you?
How old is he?
Oh, I can bend doing that. He's 2. He's 2.
Oh,
No, no.
yeah.
It's getting it back
Hold
up.
on.
You just gotta
It's-
throw him in there. Like I saw it on Facebook. You just throw
Yeah.
the baby in the water. and
You
let it
successfully choked?
I told him
Is
that
that what?
last time.
No.
You successfully
I
went
go
under
underwater.
again.
I can go underwater without it being a problem.
My dad threw me off the dock into the lake. I was
Yeah,
like, that's how you
you'll
do
learn.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm doing to my son. My son would never look at me the same.
I didn't resent my father. I was like, you attack.
Hey, look, the instructor took him under like this, and he
Okay.
came back under, and he was like, "That was big scary, Daddy." I'm like, "Oh man,
Yeah, but
no."
you big brave now. Come on.
So when the instructor took you the same way, and
Oh, I can do all that, Bear. It's the treading of the water is my biggest problem.
I understand.
I swear to God,
And
it
the
sounds
pool
like
isn't deep enough for me to learn how to tread water.
So salt water, he would float in easier because the balance is different.
if it's enough. You think it's enough?
I don't think so.
No.
I think my weight might lay me down.
Your weight is not gonna.
You're okay. So shut up.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why I can't float
fat
on
floats.
water. I don't
yes,
know
you
why.
can.
I don't know.
You have to be one. With
I'm muscle. That's what I'm saying. You're,
Oh, is that
you're
what
fat.
it
I'm
is?
muscle. You know the difference.
Now you're just putting it on Front Street.
Get out of here, haters. Fucking
Trent,
haters.
when next time you're swimming with your son and the instructor's got him and you're in the pool just like this, when Barrett and I come and body slam you and hold you into the water, do not be surprised.
See why I don't play with white boys in water?
You know, we're gonna drag your ass to the deep end and be like,
End up on
swim,
the
Trent,
news.
swim.
Oh, okay.
You see? End up on the new. Yeah. She's selling facts. Facts. No, yeah.
We get canceled like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Two fat white guys
I
jump
know
on
what
a
y'all
black
trying
guy
to do.
trying to learn this.
I know what y'all trying to do. It's a hate crime. Y'all probably might get more years than Derek Chauvin.
Oh,
Yeah,
so that
22
was
and a
where I was
half,
going to
whatever
transition.
you got.
So that was where I was transitioning. To.
As long as I punked you good enough, whatever, I'll take it.
Those who don't know, he received 22 and a half years for murder of George Floyd, and I don't know that I feel like that's enough. Although
I know if I killed you, Barrett, I would get more than that.
I know you would.
You get life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well-
Even if I killed Raegin, even if I killed anybody else in this room,
yeah.
I would guarantee to get
20
life. 25 to life.
22 and a half years seems like it was. He was convicted of 3 crimes. There was the actual murder. There was the manslaughter, and then there was the unintentional violence.
You didn't even give him the 25 of 25 to life.
We're not going to do that because he's doing state time.
Well, and also
On top of that,
because
with
He'll be
state
out like
time,
17.
he can.
Right.
Yes, he'll probably do like 10 years, 10, 12 years, and be home.
I
we'll see.
The guy's 40.
I did.
He might
also-
do 2 to 3 weeks.
Even if he
and then
did the
get
whole
killed.
thing, he'll still get out and live a fine life.
I did also read that they're going to
crazy.
make sure to be he will be separated from most of the other.
Of course he would, Barrett. Just like old boy from Charleston.
Oh yeah, is he
Oh,
separated?
Roof.
Yeah, they
He's
not
on
letting
death row,
nobody
isn't
get.
he? I thought.
He is on death row, but somebody got to him when they first was there, and everybody was sending him commissary.
Well, you think he's
Yeah.
by himself?
Yeah.
Like the the Aurora, Colorado shooter.
Kyle.
Yeah,
Was that his name?
Yeah. I think.
the one that went into the
Batman
movie
movie.
theater. Yeah.
Oh no, you talking about Rittenhouse? That's
Oh
what you
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Oh.
He's got something going on with him. I forgot.
I think he got out.
Fuck him too. They
But
have
I
that
think-
guy who stars in those Pureflix films, like raising money to get him out of.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what-
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
they
Doubly
already raised
fuck
him
you.
over $1 million for
Yeah.
him already.
But he didn't get out.
No.
Oh, he got out, fucked up, went back.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I wonder sometimes, like those pure flick movies, the ones you can only
David
see on
A.R.
YouTube.
White,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder with those when they raise that money to or they say we're raising this money for somebody's relief fund or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
does that
They
money
say
actually
so.
get to them?
Come on,
Right.
man.
That's
This is like
Republican
charity.
Jesus over there with like it's a completely different sect of everything. It's an insane way of
Facts.
fucking thinking.
It's
It's the same kind of thinking that got this man only 22 and a half years.
22 and a half, bro. That's crazy.
it
bro.
feels like a slight.
It's
I mean, it
It
feels
was
like,
just enough to not make people go crazy in the streets.
that was when I got. It's if it had been because ultimately you're right. I think it'll probably wind up being like 15 to 17. Good behavior. He'll be out. He'll never be a police officer again. Thank God.
Oh, but he'll get the pension.
No, he won't.
No,
the
he
fuck
can't get a
won't.
pension. He can't get the pension.
No, the fuck he won't. No.
He's done.
Okay.
But
We'll talk in 10 to 15.
Y'all might not know how this
if we're
police
still doing
union
this
work.
podcast in 10 to 15 years, is that what you were saying?
It's possible.
Hopefully. I mean,
Hopefully.
dude,
It's definitely possible.
what else am I going to do with Sunday? Stand out? Oh, yeah.
Barbecue.
I
we can
used
be like the boys off of what's the damn show? all them boys.
King of the Hill?
Yeah, King of the Hill.
Yeah,
we
we
just
can
stand
do
out
that,
drinking. Y'all remember we used to do them podcasts?
Oh, damn it, Bobby. Quit whacking it in my tool shed. We're out here talking about podcasts with Boomhauer.
Out here with Bill.
Bill, Boomhauer, Dale, and Hank.
Yeah.
I got them. I got all of them.
Peggy, make us one of those roasts. My God. Oh, propane.
This is crazy, man.
So
It's
we were talking about the hot air balloon. $125,000 is what it takes to get into this hot air balloon that will float from Florida up into the sky. I couldn't find any details on how this balloon gets back to the ground.
Other than the ones I sent you, right? I mean, that's all they would say in the description, so I don't know.
You just pop it, and the guy pops out with like a parachute, and he's like,
I went to their website. Yeah, I went to their website.
The guy just comes out and be like,
yeah.
No. Honestly, it's Florida. I picture a big rig truck tied up to a hook that just pulls a line.
Oh no, it's not gonna be a big rig. It's gonna be a Tesla that brings it back.
Oh, that'd be a flex.
I can't imagine. I don't trust hot air balloons to be in
hydrogen.
it. Yeah,
it's hydrogen.
Oh, and it's purely explosive. So don't let any kind of space debris come spark it.
But not only on top of that, you're just paying $125 a person.
And
wait, I missed that.
Person.
$125,000 a person.
Grand.
To buy a house.
Person.
Don't tell me that. I thought it was 125. I was like, I know what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, 125,000 a person.
125,000 a person.
Virgin Galactic just got approved. I'll pay whatever Branson's asking.
Yeah. It's basically a massive hydrogen supported balloon that will carry passengers in a capsule up to the top of the atmosphere.
So we're talking about Red Bull jumper high?
Right. Correct. Yes. Yeah,
so
exactly.
not space.
Not space. The edge of the atmosphere.
So Red Bull Jumper has done this before already? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
He jumped out of it. I cannot remember his name.
But
you
he jumped out and floated. He floated down.
No, so dude, he took a balloon. I watched it live.
It was like a weather balloon.
He went to where it is the edge of. They called it the space jump, but he's not in space.
Is it like that movie where the guy goes all the way up and it's like his face like starts getting cold and stuff like that? It's like
he's wearing an astronaut suit type deal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the ISS, the International Space Station, barely space either. But he gets up to the edge where you can't breathe in it and shit.
Yeah,
and
there's no oxygen.
It's
or nitrogen.
Jet black on top of you, and you kind of see like the white of the atmosphere where he is, and then he has gravity still in tow, so he's able to jump out and
still be okay.
It was the most insane crap ever.
Here's the thing. I want everyone to understand. So with this balloon that you're going to take up, I assume, based on everything I read, it's tethered to the ground
the whole time.
Oh yeah, it has to be. It definitely has to be.
Maybe that's how they. Okay,
that's how they bring you back down.
That's
how they bring you back down. Okay.
Okay, but it better be like something. What if something snaps the cable?
Or a wind. What if a gust of wind will fuck you up? Like, think about it. It has to be a perfect day.
What if something?
Those are hot air balloon problems. So they better have figured that out.
What if a plane or something flies through
That's
it?
what I was about to say. Like, don't you have to have like clearancy from air clearance?
They put those red balls on power lines for helicopters to look out for. They better have it like all the way down.
I used to convince people that was where the last flood was. That's to make the power lights float.
I'm glad my parents never fucked with me because I would have believed it too. I was like, what are those? Like for helicopters. Now that I think about it, you don't see them much anymore. My mind just.
You're like helicopters stop landing. Basically.
They were adults.
We're good at this now.
They were adults. I convinced my woman I worked with that buffalo chicken were actually a nuclear side effect from them testing nuclear bombs out there. That there were buffaloes.
That's the Paris Hilton thing.
You met the most credulous person on earth.
No, it's a fact.
Gullibles on the ceiling, and they're like.
Barrett's on the way to work, like, yo, I'm gonna fuck her up today.
I would come up with stuff every
telling
day.
people about it now.
We were driving to Salisbury, North Carolina, because it was a support trip we were taking on. And I can say this because she's dead, but
oh my god, man.
Jesus, man.
Oh man. You should have waited. Told that at the end.
She's up there going like, you motherfucker.
No, or looking up like, fuck you.
Here's the other fact that she was murdered.
Oh my god, Barrett.
Wait, Christine?
No.
Oh my god. You know about name?
No.
No.
He killed her.
No.
Barrett's like, no one's found her.
This story keeps getting worse.
All right.
Barrett, no more from you.
All right, we were leaving from Atlanta. We were driving up to Salisbury, North Carolina, to go visit the Food Lion corporate headquarters. And on the way, we were talking about where we were going to eat that night once we had gotten settled in. Okay. And it was like, oh, we're going to go get hot wings tonight. It was like, you mean buffalo wings? She was like, oh, yeah, no, I meant buffalo wings. I said, you know how they came about buffalo wings, right? She said, no, how? I said, well, out in the Southwest where they were testing the nuclear bombs, there happened to be a herd of buffalo that were close to a chicken pen. And when the nuclear radiation fell after the testing, it merged the two, and that's how we came about buffalo wings.
Sounds believable.
It does.
You want to know why? Because Barrett's fucking voice.
Yeah, the way he said it, yeah.
All Barrett has to do on social media is say different shit that's not true, and motherfuckers believe it because of his voice.
If she had ever learned what the fuck half-life and decay means, we wouldn't be eating these things to begin with.
Yeah, I did finally break it down to her when we were sitting at the restaurant. I was like, no, it's because somebody in Buffalo was like, hey, I'm gonna fry these chicken wings, and then I'm gonna put some hot sauce on them.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so I did something kind of fucked up on the same realm, but nobody's dead in this story.
Thank you.
Kill her.
Thank you.
I'm not even.
Well, so you know Kenny. Our
I
buddy
found
Kenny.
out after the fact.
I know
so
Kenny.
you know.
We
it was
went
only
to
a
college
few
in
days
North
after.
Carolina up to, at Wake Forest, and we worked at CarQuest, their load and dock. We would load the auto parts into semi trucks, and they'd take them out to the stores. Me and my buddy Matt, and this one of those people you meet in once in a lifetime that just get you're funny, like one of your people that just understand your humor and shit like that.
Yeah, fucked up humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there loading, and I was like, I'm going to tell Kenny that North Korea just nuked China. And so I was like, Matt, you go tell him. And my buddy Matt goes over there. He's like, Kenny, oh my God. He's like, North Korea just nuked China, like a full-on nuke. And Kenny's going, no way. And he's like, go ask if you don't believe me. And I'm all fucking off doing my own thing.
There you go.
And I'm over there in the truck looking at my phone, and I was like, oh, God. And I put my phone away, and Kenny's like, did you hear that China nuked North Korea, or North Korea nuked China? And I was like, yeah, it's on TV right now. We're about all to get in there. And there was like nobody on the dock. I was like, everyone's in there right now. And Kenny's ass goes running into the break room to look at the TV. Everyone's in there like, what? And we're like right behind him, and he's like, North Korea nuked China.
Turn to Channel 6.
That poor guy.
It was funnier when it wasn't like a real threat going.
Right, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We got him good. We felt
You're
really
just an
good about
asshole,
that
man.
one.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Look, as a $5 Patreon, I will go ahead and throw it out there. If you want me to convince someone that you know of something not factual,
it can work.
I'm more than happy to do it.
Barrett,
$5.
see, that's fucked up. So, like,
No, that's
like
it
if Barrett
is a
would
fun
call
game.
somebody, be like, "Yo, man, you know, such and such got herpes, man."
Oh, I will be that doctor. I will be that. Yeah, this is Dr. Gruber calling with your lab results.
Your dick's going to fall off in approximately 10 minutes.
It looks as though
Have fun.
not only do you have syphilis, but you are also allergic to penicillin. So I am sorry.
There is no cure for you, sir.
Once the crazy sets in, you're just going to want to.
We kind of call this combination the Al Capone. You're going to sit in a room for a while and go insane.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of North Korea, sort of segue.
Yes. You want to go ahead and segue now.
Well,
Biden's made a friend.
No, Donald Trump is apparently he is beginning his U.S. tour with disgraced Fox News host. What's his name? Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly.
Oh,
Bill O'Reilly is responsible for.
train on right now.
Yeah, Bill
Is that going to
O'Reilly-
be his running mate?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
If Bill O'Reilly is our fucking next vice president, I'm going to be pissed right now.
I don't know that Bill O'Reilly.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be the first
I'm
one.
like, where's Ludacris?
I'd be the first one in the line being like, Bill O'Reilly touched my dick.
Yeah, he keeps asking if he can see mine. Yeah, Bill O'Reilly. If you don't know, he's responsible for bestsellers like "Killing Jesus," "Killing Kennedy," "Killing Patton," "Killing." Blah blah.
These are all in the fiction
Everybody.
section too, by the way.
Yeah, they are. Well, because ultimately, like I know some people that pick those books up and like, oh, these are historically accurate.
No,
what are you saying?
He made a living off of what we just joked about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Facts.
essentially.
And he sold it to everybody that watched Fox News.
The person that he's talking about
Yeah.
is dead. How they got there? Nah.
Yeah.
Who cares how they got there? Yeah. This is my story of it.
It's basically they're starting their tour. Trump is going to head down to the Mexican-Texas border to
finish his wall.
No, to talk about.
No, I thought he was going to finish paying it off.
Ted Cruz is down
with
there.
all that money he had raised for that.
They were jumping the wall anyway, weren't they?
Well, the wind took care of like half of it. Yeah.
He just gave a fucking.
They built a fucking seesaw on the wall. Like,
You can't hold them back. Like,
That was hilarious.
Like, you give Mexicans a wall, they're gonna learn how to use that motherfucker.
You know how easy it is to make a
need them to
grappling
build
hook?
it.
You're like, all right.
Well, they had guys out there with saws that were literally sawing through it. Like this is, what do you say? This is the most secure wall ever built. And I was like, Rome might have something to say about that.
Have you ever seen the competition where the Mexicans won it, but it's the ladder running competition?
Yes.
Where it's like 5 dudes running up on that joint?
Yeah.
When they do work in your house, they like put the ladders together and across, and they're like walking across the ladder.
They don't give a fuck, man.
Ultimately,
They're this close to being Spider-Man.
yeah.
If their fingers were sticky, we're done.
Yeah.
That was Zach King.
I wasn't meaning in a racist way. I'm talking about getting over the wall.
Hey, look, man, I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Like,
look, man, if my house is being built and I don't see no Mexican workers, man, I don't want to see no white workers on my house, man. Hell no. Y'all motherfuckers be cutting corners and shit.
To be clear,
That's a fact.
I was just talking about like when someone puts anybody, if you put a wall around me, I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Like
sure.
you're gonna get over it.
But you would have never built a fucking seesaw, though.
They've already had to walk so far.
Yeah.
They've already had to either swim so far.
Yeah.
They've had to starve so far. You think a fucking wall is
That's
gonna
easy.
stop these guys?
Facts.
Some of the toughest people I know are Mexicans.
Bro, it's like 3,000 a person for sneaking them in.
What? Are
human-
you kidding me?
I swear to God, right now.
They call these people coyotes. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Adam 22 interviewed supposed coyote on
Really?
his show. Yep, Adam 22.
That was
No jumper. We can tag him in.
No, I was listening to a dollop and they were talking about these guys were it was a god awful movie.
Was it a recent one?
Yeah, and they were just talking about like the guys they were robbing a gas station.
Yeah.
Why it was a heist or whatever.
Yeah.
And the thing they asked for, not a chopper, not a car, not any. They wanted a coyote.
Yeah, a northern coyote.
Yeah.
They wanted. So this movie is one of those movies
You
we were
heard
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I died laughing.
And who was the cashier? Jesus.
The cashier was Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Let
is-
a guy
what
get
movie
shot.
is
Right.
I can't remember what the
It's
name
a
of the
TV
It's
show.
a TV show. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's episode 1. It's evidence or evident.
No, I
the-
can't. I'd have to go back and look.
Oh God.
Now
yeah.
these two with TV shows, they can go all day
There-
long.
there was a
Sometimes when
movie-
you watch the podcast, you'll see me go silent because I don't know
That's
shit
what
about
do
what they're
when they're not
talking
here.
about. All
They
right?
just
But
watch
we didn't
Netflix all day.
watch it.
Anime, they go crazy.
Sting the wrestler is in this TV show.
Who's that?
Sting. the
Yeah,
TV
yeah.
the
Oh,
wrestler.
Sting.
He was in the
the
movie, not the
wrestler? Oh,
TV
wow.
show.
No, he's not on that poster down there.
Oh yeah,
China took
no,
his
that wouldn't
place.
be. You fuck with China, right? You remember China back in the day wrestling?
Don't get
He
us.
had a sex tape.
Don't get us.
Oh, see, I told you I wasn't the only one. I told you I wasn't the only one. Now, if you're not watching the China sex
OG
tape, man,
sex
what you
tape.
doing? What you doing, man, with your life?
I don't know why.
The Encounter.
The Encounter. That's right.
It's
a TV
episode
show.
1 of the. They had a movie, and
Yeah.
then now they're making their PureFlix TV show
Yeah,
about it.
PureFlix. PureFlix is the same ones that
PureFlix.
raised
Yeah.
the
The money.
raising
The
money
guy
for,
who,
like,
like, did
not
them.
Chauvin.
So the same people that's
Ruth.
raising the money for that is the same person that funded y'all's TV show that y'all talking about right now?
I don't have a TV show.
No, I'm talking about the
You
one
see
you
what he
just
did
talked
there?
about.
No, he's claiming that our TV show is being
Funded by the same
funded by
person.
PureFlix.
That's what y'all just said, right?
You know, PureFlix is a Christian organization.
Give me a second.
Huh? Chill out. What y'all got going on, man?
I still am just what?
It's like that time that we accused
Sorry.
you of wanting to wear blackface.
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't we, Barrett. That was Barrett. What do you mean? Why you
Oh.
pointing at me? Barrett said it.
you laughed. That made it
I
worse.
gotta laugh,
You
man.
started it.
If I didn't laugh, it'll make the whole room weird.
Right. I had a black guy co-sign.
He literally, Barrett said something and made me sound like I wanted to wear blackface, like Zach's not going to wear blackface. And I was like, what?
They're like, whoa.
What's going on here?
It's part of that. It's part of that thing where I can convince people that something's
Oh,
happened
yeah.
just purely
Just because of what he says. Fucking Barrett.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people with this poster with my face just crossed off of it,
That's the better side anyway of the
just
poster.
cut off.
Scratched out.
They were willing to go buy a weird frame just to have you two in it.
every poster comes with a pair of scissors.
Facts. This is facts. So anybody else got questions for Raegin as far as like piercing wise? So you got some questions for her?
My
I was thinking of some ones.
I am not the type to probably get a piercing, but I would sure like to know
Patreon goal.
who, men or women, when they come in to get piercings. I think I know the answer, but who screams the loudest at the pain? Men. Yeah, I figured it was men.
Yeah, you guys are soft.
Y'all fucking. It's because y'all give birth.
Yeah, we give birth. Yeah, we
y'all
just go
give
through a
birth.
lot. Heartbreak.
Oh.
Just tougher.
They're not.
Facts.
None of those men are worth it.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, do they like, or is it,
Yeah, they're just like, they kind of muffle it and hold it.
You don't
You
want
know,
somebody to clinch on something like that, though, right?
Yeah, you got to try to relax.
Oh.
But that's why I'm so calm. I guess I've been, lying to people, telling them it doesn't hurt. And if I feel like if I act calm, it'll make them calm. I'm like,
do y'all have any kind of like numbing anything?
Yeah. I mean, I tell them
The iodine or whatever?
No, the iodine just cleans it, but you can do numbing. But I just tell them, yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah.
So
Gotta feel it.
You gotta feel that. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like pain
it's kind of like
therapy.
exactly. That's how getting a tattoo is.
Yeah.
It's like it's that you when somebody was talking about numbing cream. I don't remember where I heard this from. They were like,
And Bria was talking about whenever she was talking about tattooing.
well, yeah, you can put the
Yeah.
numbing cream on, but like, why would you do that? That's
Yeah.
part of the experience. That's the reason you're there.
It makes you tougher.
So when I don't have my tongue pierced, of course, but when people get their tongue pierced, like the
Hold
movie,
on, why? Of course. Just curious. We'd be able to see
I said,
it.
but yeah, I mean,
And you wouldn't be able to talk, right? You'd be like, da.
Yeah.
well, apparently that goes away eventually. But what the fuck? Guys?
All right, please continue. I'm sorry.
I could tell a funny joke about that.
No, next.
Chill,
We'll
chill,
do this.
chill. Save it for the Patreon.
No, but does the tongue swell up like the movie Rat Race? If y'all have ever seen that, where the guy
Yes,
does
yes.
the whole
Great
time?
movie.
Yeah. Does the tongue swell up, or like where you're fucking out of commission for like how long?
Probably like a day or two.
Really?
Yeah, just ice it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah. Well, this guy was like a
classic.
couple days with
Well,
that.
he did it to himself.
That's what it was.
He
Yeah,
did it
right,
to himself,
right,
but he did it with a nail gun. I thought.
Was that what it was?
No,
thoughts.
was it a no gun?
I
I can't
thought
remember.
it
I
was-
haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Like-
It was a lot of big stars in that movie.
Oh yeah, for a
Whoopi
movie that
Goldberg,
didn't make
right?
almost any money, there were a ton of stars. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
I've been around
Cuba
two
Gooding
people who've
Jr.
shot themselves with nail guns,
is it still
and it
okay
is
to
not a
mention
pleasant.
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I fuck with Cuba.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
He got in trouble in the nightclub in New York, or the girl
Yeah, didn't he
said
get arrested?
something about that shit.
He's like, fuck it, I did it.
Hey man, Snow
was
Dogs,
going on?
man. Once you make Snow Dogs, you're over here. You
yeah,
out
but
of
then
here.
he also was
No dogs.
he also was O.J. Simpson in that.
That was a good movie.
That was
That was a great movie.
great
Oh,
series.
Then you had Ross from Friends was
Ross was-
Kardashian. Yeah.
yeah.
That was good.
Funny.
I think you should totally do like however. We've been watching Friends, so like I whenever I see David Schwimmer, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is so random, but when we're watching Friends now, I remember when the 7 Days and 7 Nights with Harrison Ford and
Hathaway.
And
no,
Cage.
and Hayes.
Hayes. And that came out. I'm like, is this the time? Because when Ross disappears, I'm
Right.
like, is this when?
Yeah.
I'm one of those weird people who do that shit.
That was a good movie too.
Most people don't think so, but I'm right there
I
with you.
enjoyed it. You know.
They plane crash on the island.
If you have a piercing that you would tell people to stray away from, just for their health, what would you think?
The gooch.
Stray away from.
Which is like hard, maybe hard to clean, or maybe
anything
that
you
like,
worried about fecal matter getting in or near?
Anybody ever
during the
pierced a
healing
butt
process?
cheek?
You can pierce your butt crack, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You do a
The
surface
crack, but I'm
harder.
talking about like.
No,
Oh,
the
cheek to
butthole.
cheek?
Didn't Steve-O
Oh,
do that? He
you want
sort of
cheek to
stapled
cheek?
it together.
I think he did. I think he did it.
Yeah.
I know he's
Steve-O,
stable.
yeah, he
Yeah.
stapled it. He didn't
Stapled.
pierce it. He wasn't crazy
Okay,
enough to
yeah.
pierce that motherfucker. Hell no.
Stapling's kind of similar.
He on his podcast, he was just talking about he had Post Malone. He wanted Post Malone to tattoo a dick on his eyebrow, like apparently like put glue and then a thing and then fire a arrow and then it would rip his eyebrow hair off with the wax and then tattoo a dick on his eyebrow.
Why? Well, I mean,
Well, it's Steve-O.
Yeah, if he's
yeah, but
Steve-O's a clown. Like
Yeah.
literally,
Literally
he
a
used to be a
clown.
clown.
I get
so
that.
anything pain wise, he's probably like he could probably have a baby and he probably like.
and he's been like stone cold sober for years now,
Yeah.
and is still like juggling knives in his fucking videos and
Yeah,
stuff.
he's crazy.
And
I'm Barrett Gruber. This is Jackass.
Facts.
I'm gonna pierce my taint. That's gonna happen. Patreon goal.
Are you really gonna do that?
No,
You know what?
Barrett will.
I will.
Well, yeah, it is the opinions of the host, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You all are hosts as well.
Oh, it didn't say that in the intro.
It is.
They didn't
It's
say
in
that
the
in the
outro.
intro,
We're
right?
co-hosts, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I will mention this. $125,000 Patreon will that's the next level.
Oh, you trying to go
Wait,
upstairs?
so
You
you're
trying to go
gonna
upstairs?
Get his paint pierced. He's like, is this going to be a problem in the balloon?
Do y'all not allow metal up this high?
So the Neptune level for Patreon.
He's walking to the ship like this. Just
For every $125,000 donation to the show, we will take flight in space perceptives.
Only the co-host,
floating
only
ship.
the host.
And when we come back to Earth, we will come to your house and personally describe everything that happened.
You're just like space, the final frontier. I was right there on the tip of it. But
Yeah, we were very
Right.
close. I saw stars. It was still daylight.
Earth's flat.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Trent,
It looks just like this is Earth right here. This
No,
is what y'all
it
be
is
looking
not.
at. Right here. This is it.
He needs to be with Eric the Viking. You remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, me and Trey Songz, the only two people that think Earth is flat.
do you think?
And
hold
Kyrie
on.
Irving.
Who's
Kyrie think-
Irving?
Yeah, Kyrie Irving too.
You and the guy who died in his missile steamship to get
Yeah,
to
who else? Who else? B.O.B. Yep. B.O.B. thinks the Earth is flat too.
Do we legitimately think the Earth is flat?
Barrett, man, why? Why not?
Why?
Why not?
No, I'm asking why.
Because the books have been lying to us all along.
What
Why-
books? What books?
All
have
The
been-
history books, Barrett, the ones that put a white man in Egyptian clothing and say, "Hey, this was."
Okay.
And George Washington.
This is your history book.
I mean,
Take this
big
with you.
facts on that, but
I'm not going to put that.
science
on
is science. It's
I'm not gonna
easy,
put that on
easy, easy
history.
to tell the world.
I'm not going to put that.
You
on
got
all
to when that's
history
a
books.
history class.
I will
The
admit,
book was this thick.
I will admit.
Here's the thing: the Egyptians are actually part of that. You can go look at one of their obelisks in Egypt, and then go find the obelisk on the southern hemisphere and watch which way the shadow goes. It bends
Yeah.
Bending shadows. Okay, we go.
because it's round.
What else we got, Barrett? What else we got?
I'm telling you.
I know, man. I'm playing.
Okay, good. Okay.
I'm playing, man. I gotta,
Yeah, because we're gonna have a serious
y'all was about to go
conversation.
in.
Like, leave until you're like, yeah. Until
Come
you
on,
agree.
guys.
No, that's
It's not a podcast if I agrees with everything y'all say.
There was a guy who got on an airplane with a regular level and was like, "See, the bubble's in the middle. If we were going over a curve, it'd be moving." Like, shut the fuck up,
He does not understand science.
dude, at all.
But
'Cause
somehow
planes
he's
are
in a
supposed
plane.
to fly like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if the Earth wasn't flat, then we'll never have to use a level anymore because it would never be level.
If the Earth's flat, what's on the other side? Is it a whole bunch of other people?
Think about it.
Is that other Earth?
If it's a level,
Is that Earth
do you
2?
use a level,
Oh my
Barrett?
gosh, could you imagine Earth 2? What? Yes, I do use a level.
Why do you use it if the Earth is not flat?
Oh, because
The thing that I'm trying to hang. Look, we used a level to put these posters up.
No, we didn't, Barrett.
We did. You were there.
I wasn't there.
You were there.
whatever shit Trent put up is not level.
Can you guess what's tonight?
The fucking tiger's eyes.
You fought my tiger. Come on, Barrett. Don't be hating on my tiger, man. The tiger is eating. He's looking. He's thirsty, man. Let my man
He
drink.
probably is thirsty.
That's why he's drinking water.
You think
That's water.
what's keeping the water? Okay, you know what?
Come on, Barrett. Come
Look.
on. Just keep going.
I
Keep
want-
Yeah, if
going.
the Earth was round, the water would just fly into space.
I want to thank Raegin White for being on our show.
Reagan!
White.
Reagan!
Sorry, did I do
God
that? How many,
damn it.
How many times have I done that wrong?
No,
was
just
the
one.
first
That was the first one,
Yeah,
so
that
I
was
wanted to
the
make
first
sure we got it
I
right.
want to thank Raegin White for being on our show this week. Owner and operator of Raw Body Piercing
Absolutely.
on Two Notch Road. Going to be opening up another location on Broad River. Addresses are 9557 Two Notch Road, Columbia. And the new location opening up in about 2 months is 1431 Rushmore Road, Columbia, South Carolina. You going to do a grand opening there?
Yeah, next month we're actually doing an anniversary party.
Oh, okay.
First shop. I'm doing it at the second shop. So
Yep.
if you guys
Well, we'll
wanna
be
come,
there. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Oh, I was inviting ourselves.
No.
Yeah, you can come.
You come?
Yeah.
And seriously, congratulations, because
you.
this is not the first time I've heard of your body piercing shop. Like, this is not the first time I've heard
She
of
was in what you got voted for #1 in Columbia?
Yeah, best of. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Best of-
Congratulations.
Yeah, so make
That's-
sure you guys
that is-
vote. The contest is going on now.
See right
again.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
we
well,
can all
absolutely.
vote.
Win again. So yeah.
Let me ask you this. For real, if I come in there to get my septum pierced, how bad does that hurt? And don't lie to me now.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. No, it's really not that bad. I have mine done too. It's
okay.
It's soft cartilage. It's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
So it's,
I don't
your
feel like
eyes
it would
will
be
water. That's it.
Kind of getting like punched in the nose, but not as bad.
Yeah, probably. How many times have you been punched?
Well, that nose
time when I
probably
woke up,
probably a lot.
Right for it. Yeah,
A little cricket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was my brother who did it. So.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Deviated septum. He's got to.
See, I was just playing, but you serious.
No, it really happened. Yeah, it hurt. I mean, when I woke up, I was like,
I'll come in there for my hoop. I want to get my hoop. I definitely need a hoop. I definitely just don't want.
do y'all gauge ears for people?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
My brother also did that shit too.
Term.
Scratch, yes.
Gauge is on cards.
What is it called again?
Stretching, like
Stretching,
paper.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my brother
stretch
was
it.
the worst.
Tunnels and plugs, yeah.
He got his ear pierced, and he was like, he would jump like what they called, I guess he called them steps, and he would just force it in his ear, and he's like, I did it.
Did he
I was
rip
like,
it?
No, he never did.
yeah.
But he would be in there just grinding with one of those little
The paper.
stakes.
Yeah. Steak. We call it
For the
steak.
people at home, is it a
Buffy the Vampire
Yeah.
steak.
That's what it looked like to me. It looked like, he's like, you dry that into a mini vampire?
So for the people at home, do you think it's a good idea to get drunk and then be like, hey, let's go get a piercing?
No.
Okay.
You'll bleed.
That's a bad
That's why
idea.
they tell
okay.
you not to drink alcohol.
See, I was
before.
just
Then
concerned
your blood.
about regrets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But
Yeah.
bleeding is
Bleeding.
Yeah, that makes
you'll
sense.
bleed. It'll thin your blood. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like tattooing.
Word to the
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah. Imagine getting your nose pierced. It doesn't stop bleeding.
Ooh.
Gotta call an ambulance.
Damn. Have you ever had to do that?
No.
Have you ever had to call an ambulance for somebody in the shop?
No, I haven't. No, I've
Okay.
had some people pass.
Let's
out,
knock on
but-
wood. Let's knock
Oh,
on wood.
pass out. Okay.
Yeah, just pass out.
I could
I've had
totally
one girl
see-
bleed
I
for a
assume
little
from-
bit, but I'm like, hold some pressure on it.
Yeah.
I assume
yeah.
from pain.
Yeah,
Facts,
ice
facts.
it. Yeah, ice
So,
it helps.
men.
We put a hole in
Mostly
you.
men.
This was expected. It bleeds.
You signed a waiver.
Yeah.
You signed a waiver. Facts. Facts you did.
Go home. Don't touch it.
Phone number.
Phone
number.
Don't answer the phone.
Well, congratulations from all of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
that's
That's
awesome.
That is
Thank
awesome. 5 years is a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of
Black-owned business and a
Absolutely.
woman
checks all the
checks
boxes.
all the boxes.
803-764-4579. Website is rawbodypiercing.com. Please make sure you check that out. Thank you very much for being on the show this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
having me.
Thank
been
you.
a
Thank you
blast.
so much.
You are welcome back anytime.
Yeah, I want to be a host.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, there
Come
we
on.
go.
We
I
need
wanna
a
be
woman's
host, not a
touch.
co-host.
There you go. Just
So that
take
means
it
you got to do
over.
the patron piercings.
I gotta get my voice together.
Put the
Special
butt
thank-
cheeks together.
Oh,
Barrett, you first, baby.
why do you go there?
We're on a chain to your tank.
As always, special thanks, Neat, the geek engineer and producer, as well as owner and operator of G.O.T. Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. To book any time, you can call 803-243-32. Nope, I'm going to fix that.
Yeah. I was like, damn, the number
803-243-2302, or you can email GOTsounds@theallaboutnothing.com. 2-hour minimum on bookings. You can find details on GOTsoundstudio.com. Thank you very much, Trent Clark, for being here.
Thank you for having me, Barrett
Thank you very
Gruber.
much, Zach King.
Thank you guys. And Seth Rogen liked my tweet, so you guys can find me on Twitter. I'm super famous now.
There are links. Go to theallaboutnothing.com.
Seth Rogen like the
There are
man
links.
sweets, man. Good God. Look at his head.
Self-promotion.
He's a TikToker now, so we don't know who he is now.
How many TikTok videos you got on there?
We did a new one, but they banned it. I did. We had to like shoot it because it was the scene from Super Troopers where the police chief's gonna pistol whip the Farvo
saying shenanigans.
and I used the real gun, and it had no
I
clip in
keep
it.
telling you, stop using a real gun, man.
It was unloaded and everything.
Use one of them
It was
green
Keith's
fake
idea, wasn't it?
guns,
Yeah.
man. You gotta
Well,
use
I ended up. I redid it with a pickle instead of a gun. So yeah,
Goddamn, Keith. Come on, Keith.
he's got the guns. I'm like, if we're doing this, give me a gun.
You got to do that on Instagram if you want to make it go viral.
Yeah, agreed.
Instagram don't care about guns.
Listen,
There's people like loading bullets, and I'm looking, I'm fucking getting banned. Yeah,
Right.
I'm over here making a joke, and not even pointing it at anybody.
episode 78 is in the books. Guys, thank you very much. As always, everyone stay safe, get vaccinated, and
Have a week.
Have a week.
this, the All About Nothing podcast, is recorded live in studio at the G.O.T. Sound Studio in Columbia, South Carolina. The All About Nothing podcast is produced and engineered by Neek the Geek, owner and operator of G.O.T. Sound Studio. To support the show, please visit theallaboutnothing.com for links to social media, merchandise, and more. Become a patron of the show by following the Patreon link at the top of our page. The All About Nothing podcast is an entertainment product of Barrett Gruber. Special thanks to Zach King, Trent Clark, Dominique Stewart, and you, our listeners. Please subscribe, rate, review, and share. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button and the notification bell. Thank you for listening.